Now, let's talk about Albo's climate policy. I know the media doesn't want us to, but I will, because here's the deal. He wants what Shorten wanted, minus 2%. 43% carbon cut by 2030. The government's position is 27%. He also wants at least 75% to come from renewables. I think Albo, put simply, is trying to pull a Biden here. Pretend to be a moderate before an election, then go hardcore left after.
That's correct, you know, and if you vote for the Labor and the Greens, guess what? You get the Labor and the Greens. If you vote for a socialist, you get a socialist. And, you know, you're going to get the Albo in Mackay, which will be different to the Albo in Melbourne. And in between the two different Albos, you're going to get a lot of whinging. A lot of, whinging, angry whinging, nasty, don't like you, Barney, don't like this, don't like that, you know. And so, but I look at the stuff that they don't want to talk about is the stuff, you've got to focus on. Watch out for your economy. Watch out for the exports. Now, rapid antigen tests, we've got tens of millions turning up. That problem will pass. It will be fixed. Things are going to happen. They're going to come in by the tens of millions and hundreds of millions. But their policy is there, and they snuck it out before Christmas because they don't want you to know about it. So that's when you put the garbage out, just before Christmas, because everybody's looking forward to Santa coming down the chimney, and they don't read about the Labor's economic policy, which is because of reduced the safeguard mechanism, means more businesses are captured by their tax. The taxes will go out of central Queensland down to Sydney, out of the Hunter Valley down to Sydney. And we're here to protect the jobs and the cash coming into the Hunter Valley, protect the jobs and the cash coming into central Queensland. And that's why we're telling the people of the Hunter Valley that today.
Now, we all know that the media want you to lose. So how are you pushing through all the noise? How do you find a way to talk to normal people who voted for you last time?
Well, a lot of media works on polling and works on aspirations, but we do our own, and it's surprising. I was just looking at some polling just a second ago, and people, the things that they think the Labor Party are going to win on COVID, it's concern for them now, but once you sort things out, it wavers, and in their belief that they'll just go to this election as a climate change election. Well, they should go ask a few people about what they're prepared to pay for it. And here's the answer. In cash, and that stuff I just had before, the plastic note, give me back the money, in that little plastic polymer note, people are not willing to offer too many of these up for Labor's climate change policy. In fact, very little of it at all. So they might initially say they support it, but when you say, well, how many of these are going to give us for it? They go, none, preferably very little, and not much. Well, if you vote for them, the Labor Party and the Greens, they're going to get a lot of those off you.